Hey y'all, happy Monday. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey Shaka King. Hey Crafts and Howard Leela. Hey Miss B. Hey Joyce, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Joyce. Girl, you know I be needing it, right? Hey Unapologetically. Hey Peaches. Hey Miss Creole, how you doing? Thank you, Miss Creole. Uh, hey Kenna. Hey Cosmic Girl. I think I got everybody. Thank you unapologetically. Yeah, Grand Rising, Joyce. Grand Rising. Joyce, I saw your pictures. That was very pretty. The one with you had the dress on with your face made up real good. That was cute. That was real cute. I like that. You look really nice. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Because my stream yard is tripping today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you can hear me then. Okay. I know y'all can hear me because unapologetically said thank you. Let me put my thing back up here. Oh, not that one. Yeah. I don't know what I'm hitting. Thank you, Joyce. Y'all please like and share the video if you don't mind. Okay, so I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. We are under a heat advisory down here in the South, in Tennessee, and other southern states from Tennessee. I think they said the Carolina to wherever, but we are under a heat advisory, child. And so I had to get what I had to get done real quick this morning. Child, when I went outside about 9 o'clock this morning, it was already humid. Okay. You do clean up nice, Joyce. You look very nice. You look very, very nice. You really did. You look so pretty. So yeah, y'all stay hydrated no matter where you are. Um, yeah, a couple people have passed away from this heat, and honey, it's a lot going on. Okay, I watched the news this weekend, and I saw a whole, I saw a whole fake out. Okay, that's what when they was talking about the assassination attempt. I was like, was it really? The child, that's neither here nor there. Okay, because child, people see it. Child, if you know what's up, you know what's up. Okay. So anyway, also it was a lot going on around these YouTube streets, right? Hey L7, there was a lot going on. Y'all please like and share the video if you don't mind. Honey, it was a lot going on this weekend. I missed some stuff. I may need some help. Okay, so y'all don't have to help me out because I know I didn't see it all. But anyway, let's do the title of the video. It says, question, is it a Ness pal up or just your turn? We're going to start with that. Right. And for me, well, some people were feeling like there was a pal up going on with Ness and all of this and all of that. And I don't know if y'all paid attention to my thumbnail. Right, it's just her turn, right? Good afternoon, Roxy. but it says sit down and be humble. That's a Kendrick Lamar song, if y'all don't know, right? Sit down, be humble, right? And so my feelings is that she just brought this on herself. We done seen this movie before. It's done happened again. I remember when there was a lot of people were going at a content creator formerly known by Fi Babe. They were going at her. They done went at Pizarro, Brianna. It's just her turn, in my opinion, right? You look at someone unapologetically. In my opinion, it's not a pal up. It's just her turn. Now, what my question is though, how did her and James Caldwell, aka Mother, get into it? I don't know where that originated. I don't think I saw that video, but I saw a little bit of his video yesterday, when he was talking to her, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, he definitely just her turn. Uh, she fooks with folks that aren't bothering. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. It's real messy. Someone is trying real hard to push this Palon story. Is that what's going on? If you F with a bunch of people and they all respond, right? Is it really a Palon, right? Or is it just her turn, right? Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? They have always hated. Brenda's got a baby. Brooke, oh no, 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 you didn't. That troll is a mess. Oh, child, Brooke just need to come out and say, you know what I mean? I was going something at the time. I was wanting some extra attention, and I lied and said I had a baby, child. She just need to go on and spill the beans. She ain't the first liar in the sector, honey, and she ain't gonna be the last. Okay, starting with folk, but going to call. Oh, she called the police. Did she call the police unapologetically? Wait, what happened? What? Oh, it's you. It's Unbound. You a mess, Unbound. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh my God. Oh Lord, y'all was on one today. Hey, hey, Dreamy G. Yeah, who called the popo? And for what? Child, for real? Mm-mm. Well, like I said, how did it get started? That mother had to go with her. She said if someone bothers her, oh, in Vegas, child, ain't nobody gonna bother her. She thinks she's so important that somebody really want to run up to her. Child, it's a pal on for you. Maddie Diva says it's a pal on for me, and Brianna is leading the charge. Well, I mean, like it's just her turn. Hey, Sheffy. Right, there's a lot going on, but as far as Brianna go, Brianna is just big and angry, and we was gonna talk about her next when it came to the Krewcation. But I think it's some competition between her and Ness, at least in her head. James and Ness have words every chance. That's right. Every chance they get, it's been going on for a while. Is people just noticing it? I'm confused. You know what I mean? Child, a few people have said they're coming to fight her. Shelly being late. I mean, I heard that, but is Shelly really going to Vegas? Because I heard that she was asking for donations, and she done said that when it comes to a lot of people, but does she mean she actually gonna do it? Like, and people is too old to fight. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. Oh my God. Like I don't want to touch nobody and I don't want nobody touching me. You don't never know what somebody got, child. Right? It ain't never that serious, honey. This YouTube. Okay. Give me a freaking break. But yeah, I heard, have she gotten some donations or have she gotten a sponsor? Oh, I thought it was real funny that uh the what do you call it? How do I put it? The anonymous sponsor, the anonymous source of the money, hey Tisa, has now agreed to sponsor what's his name, Tiny Elvis. So I didn't think that Tiny Elvis was going to even show up at first. I think he wanted to, but in my opinion, he didn't have the funds. But now, because evidently he was protecting Ness, over there on I think it was YouTube cameras. So now all of a sudden he done got sponsored, child. I said whoever this anonymous donor is, they really want to see some drama. You know what I mean? And did you know what? We're gonna talk about that too since we own it. Ain't nobody gonna fight, child. People is too old for that. Who wanna go to jail in Vegas? Oh, child. It's so ghetto. Even when they mention a fight and mention security and all of this, you act like you a superstar number one, because that's like I said, Sonny, sit down and be humble. Okay. That's true, Miss O. She went to Florida and didn't even attempt to knock on Kimmy's door, yet took the trip to it. Child, she done it before. Y'all remember when she did that before with VS? People need to be careful. Yeah, you need to be careful what you ask for. I do that. I agree with that. She said, "Hey, dog, baby, welcome." Nobody's going to Vegas to fight Ness. Is that absolutely not? How many physical fights have actually happened in the beach sector? Well, we know one. We know one. IHOP Gate. We know one. These same stories happen every 7 to 10 business days. Well, now we know of one. Hey, Honey Smacks. Honey Smacks says, um, is she throwing Lemon in the line of fire, saying he would protect her? Yeah, I heard her say that Lemon is going to protect her because he's 6 foot something and he built and all of this here and all of that there. Child, I heard all of this drama for a Vegas trip. But let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in this sector so important to where they have to hire security. Did I get it wrong? Who said they was gonna hire security? Was it them and Jay Wilson, or just Jay Wilson, or just them? Because I heard something mentioned about security. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it's gonna be that exciting. I think the like I said, honey, over advertising and underproducing. You know what I mean? And yeah. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Joseph said, "Hey, Miss Olivia, I had to drop down to say good day. And my theory is one person will get arrested, 4 people will fight. Dang, one person will be sleeping around. Uh, person then blame it on the alcohol, and someone roofing. Oh Lord, that's deep, yourself. JW, he's another one who talks so much. It's scary as I'll get out. So he the one said something about security. Child, give me a freaking break. Fools. She went to ATL for Jay Dunn. She didn't fight that lady who has her husband over her house. What? Went over there with a blue just to yell at the woman. Child. People be wanting to act, child, Arrested Development. Ness was drunk. She was high. Ness was not drunk. She was high. Probably, probably. But I know it's just. So did she start it with James this time? Like, where did the fight begin? Who's live? Cause I must have missed it. I mean, to get him to do a live about her, I must have missed it. Child. Right, Arrested Development. Child. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. It's too hot anyway. And who want to go somewhere to fight? It'll make you look ugly. Mess up your makeup, your wig, your outfit, and everything. Who trying to do that? I'm trying to look cute. Child, hey, Unfiltered Muffin. If I didn't say it, hey, it'll hey, everybody, y'all please hit the like button if y'all mind. It'll just take y'all a second. It's 173 people in here. We should at least have 100 likes. I would appreciate y'all help. Oh, and also, while we're doing business, please check out my product bag. I got some good products in my product bag up there. If y'all can see it, let me know if y'all can see it. I got some Fenty hair in there. Y'all know I'm on my Fenty hair kick right now. I got some 50 lip balms and lip gloss on there. And I put the Shea Moisture body scrubs back on there. Cause honey, when it comes to self-care, you know us girls and boys know what we gotta do. We gotta scrub sweat off of us, and moisturize when it comes to this summer heat, because if even if you don't get a sunburn, if you're deeply melanated, even if you have to wear sunscreen, you want to scrub all that off so your skin won't be looking all dull. It'll be shining. So I put them Shea Moisture products. As far as Rihanna, I put the 50 hair products on there, especially if you're doing natural hair. And I also put some 50 lip balms. And now the 50 lip balms are what do you call it? Intersex. It can go for men or women can use it. Unisex, right? And then I put some 50 lip gloss and all that on her. Y'all, please go check out my product bag. I really appreciate it. Hey, meow, meow. Hey, just read my book. Hey, I'm Filter Muffy. Finally say it. I hope I got everybody. Honey Smacks, L7, Duracell, Just Me. I was trying to scroll back up. Wild Card. Hey, everybody. Bizarre Baby, Tisa, Maddie Diva. I hope her a child unbought is a mess. Okay, so anyway, I really want to. Hey, Cola James, how you doing, love? Don't be caught out here right out dusty, crusty, and musty. I know that's right, Kings Mina. Hey, girl, that's why y'all go check out my products bags, right? Y'all know I get a little commission for the products. I don't like to get, that's the way to, support the channel. If you don't want to do the cash app thing, I understand that. I don't need no turkey legs, there are no crab legs, or no gambling money. You know what I mean? But those products can help you, and it can help me a little bit too. You know what I mean? So I thank y'all so much for that, right? So anyway, on no sponsor. I don't need no sponsor either, child. I just need a commission, child. I just need a commission. Ooh, child. And also, if y'all can think about any other type of products that y'all want me to put in my product badge, please drop it in the comment section. I get a real kick out of it, tagging those products. I think it's cool. The B6 podcast. It was. Oh, how you doing? I like to tag those products, and I know that some of you guys be clicking on the thing and looking at it. I don't like to do the stuff that everybody else is doing. A lot of people like to do makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't know enough about it to try to put it down there. But tags and products, y'all want me to put in a product bag, okay? Because I'll be trying to change it up. But right now, I was just working on skincare because it's so hot and it'll dry your skin out, including your lips and your face and your hands and just everything, child. This heat is just overboard, right? Anyway, back to the show. Back to the show. So, like I said, we don't. Overall, I think the people in here don't think that it's a pile up. It's just her turn, and she need to sit down and be humble because she say all this stuff. But I had heard that now we know that at one point in time, Ness was being real rude and mean to her subscribers. I heard she done started being nicer to her subscribers, and I also have seen that Pizarro is being nicer to her subscribers. She calling her girls beautiful and fine and sexy. And hey, y'all, just got a whole upbeat attitude. But remember one point in time when she was the so-called person that was getting all the numbers in her sector, she had the same cocky attitude that Ness had. Brianna had that cocky attitude. Like I said, the content creator formerly known as Five. Whenever it seems like you getting the numbers, that's when they get the attitude. They get the attitude because honey, they ain't used to nothing. Okay? And but I ain't never heard a content creator speak as badly about people as Ness does. That's how I know she got a lot of insecurities. Now let me tell you this, child. I didn't understand this. I seen a picture of Ness with a waist trainer on, but she but she wasn't showing her face, and she always got something to say about somebody's body. But you know what that tells me? When she's talking about people's body, she's really talking about herself. See, the way that she speaks about to people is really expressing her own insecurities. If y'all notice the things that she says, it's really amazing. So but the fact that she's so cocky right now because she's getting the numbers and the things that she said in the way that she says it, that is what making people come after her. You know what I mean? But it happens when folks start getting numbers and they ain't used to nothing. They're not used to attention. It go to their head. And if you really want to talk about a pile up, talk about her piling up her insecurities. Let's tell the truth about a thing. Y'all know me. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm always gonna tell you my truth. And I y'all know I haven't went back and forth with the girl because I don't have no reason to. Even though she done tried to go back and forth with me over on ODS channel last week, just because I was asking questions. But honey, if you put it out there, people got a right to ask questions. She told me to shut. I need to shut the f up. I said no, she did. I got a good little kiki out of that child. I said bloop, must be on to something. Okay, when you go to get defensive like that, that means the other I was on to something clearly, right? Joy said Nyx projects all the time. She told me I wear too much makeup, but that's always what I've done. Yeah, that's what you always doing content on, Joyce. Honey, you got that makeup down. Okay? Child, I know you don't wear makeup every day. It's too dang on hot, and sometimes we flat out don't have time. That's why I never really, hey Reed, how you doing? How you doing? Reed, girl, you be over there putting them theories down, okay? And they be coming true. I be listening. I be in the class, I sure do. That's disrespectful to your elders. You talking about meow meow, you talking about Ness? Well, you know she swears she in her 20s, but she ain't, right? Oh well, when she said, yeah, well, she was trying to be disrespectful. Let me tell you something, girl. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a girl or boy, but honey, this is YouTube. And there is no respect to persons on this YouTube, especially in this sector, because they would drag kids, they would drag the dead, honey, they drag dogs, they drag everything. Okay, this place is no respecter of persons. All right, so I don't take it serious, right? Oh, you welcome, Reed. I don't take none. I don't know these people. The people in my life don't disrespect me. The young people in my family don't disrespect me. So okay, it's just ignorance. And so, child, it is what it is, child. But thank you for mentioning that. But let's talk about. I forgot to put it in the title. Can somebody tell me why they are trying to turn the beef sector into two parts? They talking about beef sector. You were one, okay, meow, good. I thought you was. They trying to say what is it? Okay, the beef sector and then the beef sector 2.0, right? Oh, and they said the battle between the OGs. I forgot to put that on the OGs and the I guess the 2.0s or something like that. How are they saying it? Child, that don't make no sense to me. Child, okay. That don't make no sense to me. It is not no B sector 2.0 like it's doing improved. If anything, it's worse than it used to be. Because you really don't. When it comes to the old B sector, it used to be so much better, so much more entertaining. We used to do skits and have challenges. People actually were entertaining, right? I think this is dead now. You talk about the sector. Hey, ODS, how you doing, love? People actually used to entertain. The only thing they do now is they weep, they cry, and they whine. They want to group up together and all of this and all of that. Nobody is really doing nothing at all, right? That's why that's one another reason why I said, honey, I don't beef no more, because I'm like, for what? Why bother? Okay, that ain't even entertaining no more. They ain't even beefing. They just crying and whining, right? And so, but that's why so if you're trying to make it seem like the B sector 2.0 is better than the original B sector, honey, I disagree. Okay, I disagree. Okay. This Justice Horrible Trump, both are liars, and you a mess, Shady Bonnet. Please don't put that man's name in my video. Can you redo that chat and don't put that 45's name in my chat, please, Shady Bonnet. And so anyway, yeah, I don't understand the 2.0 thing, and it appears to me that when it comes to hey Catherine Powell, why is Ness so mad at the sector? Why is she so mad at the sector when she is the one over here getting numbers right now? She getting monies right now. She finesse a lot of people. She get ready to take. What are they doing? It's so different. Vegas been done before. The panel thing has been done before. You know what I mean? I don't know what her and Lemon and out of the 2.0s. Now, some of the people that are new coming into the sector, I think that's why they're saying 2.0, because they want to be, included into the clique. Y'all know I'm a loner. I'm a nomad, right? But they want to be called B sector, and they've been here but a hot minute. Okay, I've been here longer than them. All right, child. They said, oh, did she say the entire B sector is weak? Well, maybe that's why she need to sit down and be the freak humble. And everybody won't be coming after her, but really it's just her turn. Like I said, she ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing no different. I don't. I mean, she's doing the same thing Pizarro was doing over there. And Lemon is too. Like I can't, and then it ain't nothing but chaos. Okay, she asked me why I don't hear her panel to ask her questions, cause honey, it's chaos. Ain't nobody trying to fight, just to ask a question. That don't make no sense. Ness, Ness, Finesse, Brianna, and Pizarro so bad. Adding their subscribers, right? And then make it so bad. She didn't necessarily finesse them, adding their subscribers. She is just the biggest train wreck. Okay, she is. It's just her turn, because she the biggest train wreck. But Ness is so we now. I thought Pizarro was the worst that it could be over here. Honey, no, evidently I was wrong. Ness is a whole train wreck. Okay, we know people follow the train wrecks, but I fear that after Ness, it's gonna be somebody even worse than Ness and Pizarro. Okay, and then the sector will really be, oh Lord, I don't know what's coming. Okay, it's just a hot mess around here, child. It's a hot mess to me anyway, because I remember how it used to be, you know. And you got people, and then you know what I hate? Let me tell you what a pet peeve of mine is. I got two of them about these panels, right? So you trying to get to you trying to spill the tea or respond to something that somebody said to you. They will click the link and let somebody on the panel, and certain people disrupt the whole dang on panel, right? I can't stand when you got several of them over here that do that, right? Like that LG and TG. What did I see them on? Every time something come up with Brooke, right? They got to hit the link. Now I heard they've been into it with this woman for years. They came over here with their story. We ain't care about their story back then, honestly, and we don't care about their story now. But what I do care about is the way that they interject themselves, and they be drunk and they be over talking, and they just change the whole the trajectory of the conversation. I can't. Why are they so obsessed with that girl? Honey, let it go. Whatever she did to you, you let her do it. So let it go, girl. I can't stand when people just change the trajectory of the dang on conversation, Miss OP. Peep how Ness hijacked Vegas Gate 2.0. Wasn't it about Lemon and Brianna? No. When they started talking about, when they start about as far as Vegas, no, Brianna didn't have nothing to do with it. She wasn't never going to Vegas. I don't even think the original trip was for Ness and Lemon. Not. I don't think Brianna had nothing to do with the Vegascation. Brooke and the twins been beefing for 5 plus years. I mean, but we don't care about. We don't want to hear that shit. We was trying to, ask Brooke basically why is you lying, in the midst of all this drama to the point that you ain't cool with Brooke no more, and clearly she want to be the baddest, be on the trip anyway. So if this thing happened with Brooke at the right time, hey, Hood Tay, because she was gonna try to have to find some other way to get rid of Brooke, okay? Because clearly she want to be the baddest to be on the trip, okay? I was like, girl, Shakim has hit every panel and won't leave. Just it's several of them. Shakim, the twins, Jay Dunn. And you know what else I hate? What else disrupts the conversation is slow talking people. It's a couple of people that be hitting these links all the time. Like, what's that lady name? I can't think of her name. But honey, she talks so god dang on slow. I can't stand it. And don't be saying nothing. I blame the channel holder for letting. Well, yeah, I mean they'll be talking about what's going on, and then they'll click the link. Then, like I said, the whole trajectory will change of the conversation. That drives me crazy. I hate that. Like I said, I hate slow talkers. Like, what do you got to say? Go on and say what you got. It shouldn't take you 10 minutes to get out 2 sentences. Not even a paragraph, honey. 2 sentences. I don't like slow talking people. It's unnecessary. Okay? And there's a couple of them around here too. That is very annoying to me. All right? I was like, oh my God, what is really going on? And then you got a couple of people around here that's truly over invested in other people, right? These panel killers, Natural Looks. Oh my God, I think that's her name, Natural Looks. I don't mean no harm. Seem like she a yep, Joanna, one of them too. But that Natural Looks, ain't that the lady that talks slow? Oh my God, I'd be like, oh Lord, please get it out. Oh, child. And then I forget that what is that lady named Lolo? She seemed like she a nice lady too. She really don't be over talking or nothing. But I think she just want to click the link and show people her headphones or something, child. I don't understand what be going on with some of these people. But that lady that talks slow, that really bothers me. Girl, you're talking too slow and then you ain't saying nothing. You side swiping the conversation. I'm like, girl, that is a you know, but seems like yeah, she seemed like a really nice lady. She really does. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I'm just trying to say, in my opinion, she talked too slow. And that is a pet peeve of mine, that slow talking on the panels. If you hit the link and you got something to say, honey, say it. Okay, my God. Jay Wilson do that slow talking. I can't stand that stuff. You know? Oh my God. That bothers me. And some people ain't about to beef it. You know what I mean? And she don't never have nothing bad to say about nobody. It just changes the trajectory and the energy of the conversation. Even when Ness called herself up for trying to drag somebody, child, you brought this on yourself with the words that be coming out of your mouth, Ness, girl. She would change the whole course of the content. Then as I know, I know. I don't know, pause. I don't know, but baby, all that slow talking, I can't do it. And that changing the trajectory of the conversation, I don't do it. And that not even over. If you over talking because you battling with somebody to get your point across, okay. But if you over talking just because you want some attention, Jake, that is rude, and I don't know how they keep letting that thing get that link, but it is what it is. I ain't never really heard Rodney like that. I think he talks slow though. Lolo just speaks like she's high as a giraffe. I heard that. Uh. Uh. And I heard the girl when she said was telling everybody that she was on the wine the other night talking about Ness and don't hold what she said against her. What did she say anything? Cause I don't even know. Jay, I know I be hitting it and quitting with these little videos, right? So, but anyway, those are a couple of pet peeves. But as far as her piling up, I think it's just her turn. She need to sit down and be humble. Okay? I'm sick of looking at low facial expressions and excessive laughter. Ooh, Jake pays. I know. I'm sure Jake pays for a time or whatever. But oh my God, our money ain't good money. Okay, I'm sick of looking at. Oh, I read that you have people just lick. I guess click links and just sit up there. Child, just you know what? Right. Say what you're going to say. And get down. These panels are sort of child. Oh my God! And do you know when it comes to it's a civil war going on, right? You got Brianna and Pizarro against Ness, of course, but they having a civil war about the numbers, and the person that get the most numbers don't even have to come on every time to get them numbers, which is Spiller Boy TV, right? Our money ain't good money, but 200 from the food on the internet will pay your utility. Right, it will. Is that what she doing? 200 a pop? Child, child. Don't make no sense. But what was I gonna say? Let's go on to Krewcation. I guess we can just circle back around to that whole hot mess. Basically, she just the biggest train wreck to go on right now. She talked too much. Can't talk about nobody. You know what I mean? But oh Lord, it's just no. So anyway, let's talk about Krewcation drama, right? So we know the Krewcation happened over the weekend. It was King Roman News vacation, right? And it seemed like it was a really good time. Cruiser, I think Cruiser went, K Fit. I know for sure it was Cruiser, K Fit. I saw Chocolate Bay. I saw what's the fella's name with the he said he was building a fish thing? He used to talk about Tracy all the time. I saw him there. And it seemed like they really had an adult good time. It seemed like they really bonded, from the videos they showed. It seemed like it was just a real good time. No need for nobody thinking they're gonna fight and all this. Not it was KR and K-Fit Cruiser Chocolate Baby Rebel, that's his name, Rebel. I forgot about Rebel. It seemed like they had a really adult good time. Hey Miss LA, all this. Let me go back down. Hold on. Hey, Michi. Oh yeah, Newbie. It was Newbie's birthday or something, right? Seemed like everybody looked nice. It seemed like they had a really good time, like for real. Oh my goodness. All this begging. Honey, the begging is ridiculous. They don't even try to fake like they just begging. They just expect it. A lot of the subscribers done spoil these people to these cash apps. Honey, they want you to help pay on the mortgage. They want you to supply the weed. They want you to help pay the utility bill. Child, they want you to help them with gambling debts. It's too much. They want you to sponsor trips, child, So I agree with you there. CC say that they're not spending money, out of their own pockets, but big subbies, for things things, things things they can buy themselves, right? Taking advantage, right? Because a lot of people, especially black folks, just want to be a part of it. Hey, Cruiser, I'm glad you're here, Cruiser. Cruiser, I'm glad y'all had a good time. It seemed like y'all was having so much fun. From the pictures and stuff, that was cool. And I'm glad you dropped down because I don't understand. What did you say that set Brianna off? Like I'm confused by that. Now, when I say Krewcation drama, y'all, and the reason why I say that is not about the actual Krewcation, because the actual Krewcation seemed like it was a lot of fun. They were adults, everybody was getting along. Ain't nobody go there to fight or nothing like this. I heard they had nice gift bags that they didn't have to pay for. Somebody said that. And it seemed like they had a really good time. You know what I mean? King Roman News, he seemed like he was a real gentleman, making sure that everybody was, safe and, entertained and everything. Thank you. It's very nice. It was so much more than just B sector. Right. It seemed like it, cruising. Now, if I were to have a meet and greet or meet anybody out for YouTube, that's how I would expect it to be. The way y'all's was, cruiser in Houston, and so that was really. It seemed like it was a really good time. So I was glad for that. But I hated to hear a little bit of drama because there clearly was no drama on the Krewcation. Hey, Miss Toby, I know TMO is somewhat angry with her first bald, her bald tight. I don't. Oh, her fist ball type child. I forgot the word. I ain't got the phone in my hand. Oh, I think I can pick it up now because it say 100%. But I was trying to charge my phone. Right, right. You know her. She was somewhere with a fist ball in the air. Okay. Let me put this over here so I can see. Who child? That was a lot of work. Me too. Yeah, I liked how they did it too, Reed. Everyone looked so good. They did. I love the vibe they had. Me too. Shout out to King Roma and crew. Absolutely. Shout out to King Roma News, Chocolate Bay. And another nice gentleman who bought us rounds. I know that's right, Cruiser. Right? Hey, Toby, Miss O, did you see the? I did see the Krewcation shirts, and I heard they didn't have to pay for them or nothing. Hey, D Love, how you doing? That was really nice. Like I said, if I ever were to in some alternate universe, want to meet up with people from the B sector or whatever, or wherever on YouTube, I would like it to go down, like that really adult. Ain't nobody got time for no drama. You real ignorant, you real ghetto, you real trashy. When the only thing you think about on a trip is somebody gonna go there to fight you. Like that is so day class A. We are adults. Like, why would you do that? Like, I'm like, girl. Ugh. You so mad you couldn't go, Miss Toby? Oh, I think she was upset at a response I made on my community wall. She, what I mean, and Bree claimed, yes, that's another thing. How did Bree figure that y'all copied her? Because I know she went to Houston, so she figured she went when she went to Houston. So y'all did y'all Krewcation in Houston, and that mean y'all copied her? Make it make sense. I was like, child, are you serious? Here, let me put my thing up right here. Hold on 1 second, please. I was like, make it make sense. How you figure? Girl, Miss Cruiser?
Yes, can you hear me? This is Miss
Yeah,
Cruiser.
I can. How you doing? I had to
Okay.
put this thing up to make sure it was you, child.
Hey,
I
how
didn't
you
want
doing?
to.
Hey, chat.
All right, but yeah, it seemed like y'all had a really nice time.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. I'm probably, well, there's one more left because she's going to a concert, but I'm probably the last one to take a flight out of here later this evening or this
Okay.
afternoon. But you know what?
Mm.
People were sending me, so it's this one person who sent cash apps.
Uh-huh.
People were sending me $1 cash apps, filling me in on things that people were saying. They said the Bree was going in. They said the Hottie Fly mentioned me, and I don't even like why.
How they fly?
Uh, yeah, they said that Hottie Fly is on. That was earlier this morning that she was mentioning me on Jay Wilson's, and I was like, it's kind of funny. It's the B
What did
sector.
Hottie Fly say?
She was referring to, she said something, she was talking about us when they took pictures of us. The lady
Mm-hmm.
came back, and while King Roman was live, and
Uh-huh.
she was asking us to buy them, and we was looking through them, and some people started saying, hey, send us $20 for us to buy the pictures. And so she
Mm.
was saying, oh, they couldn't even afford $20 to buy the pictures. And then she
Child.
said, I'm not talking to everybody, but I seen Miss Cruiser there, and I found that very funny. Funny why? Funny why. And she said, and something about, she didn't say my name, but she said something about this bitch,
Mm.
something about I'm supposed to be, oh, this high class and this, that, and the other, and couldn't afford $20, you know.
Girl.
And it's like, why are you being petty? And first of all, why are you bringing me into it? And I just keep wondering why all these people keep competing with me. And because what's funny is I do what I do, I go where I go. I work.
Right.
I work, and I'll be 54 next month, and I work for mine. So I ain't never came on here and called myself the doll. I ain't never came on here and called myself a baller. I ain't never come on here and call myself a queen. Now, do I share where I'm at? I share it, but it's like, why are these people trying to some chipper, coming at me, you had different ones, coming, little trolls coming in my chat, I know Miss Bougie ain't doing this or Miss Bougie ain't doing that, and reminding me I'm from North Carolina, honey. It's an accent and it's all geography, but it's 91%
But
of the
I'm from
population trying to
Tennessee.
get over to the Carolinas,
I bet
over
I
here to
got
the
a worse
land of milk and
accent than
honey.
you, honey. They say I sound like a slave. But my
So
accent worse than yours, Miss Cruiser. I don't
it's
know what the hell
geography.
they
It's
talking about.
geography. I couldn't be from New York and sound like I'm from Jersey. I would be fake. I'm
Right.
from North Carolina. I'm from the
Mm-hmm.
Carolinas, baby, the land of milk and honey. But listen,
Mm.
but it's funny to me that these people, I have never came to do this. So they're people's perception of me, people that things that come out of their mouth, that's what they think. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
think about me. It's not
Mm-mm.
anything that
Mm-mm.
I've ever said about me.
Mm-mm.
I've always come over
Mm-mm.
here and said that anything that I have, anybody can get. In anything, any place that I go, anyone can go. So it's just
Right.
funny to me that Heidi Fly decided to come at me over some $20, and she don't know what we purchased when we got off that live. She don't know what
Miss
what
Cruiser. She
what
came
we
at
got.
you because of Jay Wilson. You know, Jay
Mhm.
Wilson is jealous of everything everybody do. If he didn't do it, if he ain't involved in it,
Mhm.
then he jealous of it. That's why she came on there sounding like saying that stuff about you. I didn't even know you and her had no disagreements or no
Child,
hard feelings towards you. I
that's
don't
the
even
that's
think that
like the
Heidi
second or
know who.
third time she said that messy cruise. I'm in the B sector like everybody else. But you know what was ironic? All of that she was talking about that we couldn't afford $20 and we was begging for $20. So you were on your friend
Right.
panel who asks for donations for everything that he does.
Mm-mm.
Everything.
Mm-mm.
If he's going on a trip, he wants vacation. He wants money. If he's on the
Mm-hmm.
cruise, he wants money. Oh, let me let you bring the
I
person
heard
up.
people had to pay for the how did issue?
The what
Yes,
again?
Miss O, it's me.
Okay, yeah, I heard people had to pay for the bags, the
Yeah,
the complimentary
yeah.
bags or whatever.
So you on a panel of a person who asked for every single. He wanted sponsors for the cruise. I'm on the cruise in August. Y'all ain't. And this is a cruise with YouTubers. Y'all ain't see me asking for anything for my cruise. Not a thing. And let me throw out a little something that y'all will see next month. Everybody. who signed up and is going on my cruise, every single one was upgraded and didn't have to pay one thin dime. I ain't come on here and
Well,
asked the beef sector for nothing. And I just called them and said, would you like to be upgraded? They were like, yes. I said, I got you. You will be upgraded. And sent them their upgraded cabin.
that's nice.
And we'll show them. We'll show. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that I don't understand why folks come. Well, they come for me because I'm in the beef sector. I'm in the beef sector, So that's what it is. But nobody should be talking about anything. Us asking for $20 when you on a panel of a person who asked for every. If he wanted internet on the cruise, he asked the people for it. Every
Oh,
single thing he do is donations. But you're having a fit about us asking for $20. Heidi Fly, ain't nobody in competition with you, baby. You could do your thing and I'm gonna do my thing. I don't have to compete with anybody. Not a damn person in the B sector. I will never have to compete when it comes to any area of my life. I just do what I want to do. I don't do it to brag. I don't do it for no fluff. I do what I want to do because I work hard and I'm gonna play hard and enjoy the fruits of my labor.
how do you want to respond? Hey, Koja, thanks for the cash app, Koja. Koja said, if you confuse accent with intellect, right? You're not equipped to have the convo. I agree with that. Hey, Flighty, would you like to respond?
Hi, Miss O. Thanks for having me up. I just wanted to correct her lie because I don't care how nobody handles their business. If they ask for money or not, everybody asks for money if you ask me. It's just that y'all pick and choose who is it. It's cool they can ask for money, but then this person, it ain't cool for them to ask for money. I don't give a damn who asks for money. I don't have nothing to do with how somebody organizes and do their show. But Cruiser, the only thing I said about you, with your sensitive ass, you really just wanted to make it aware that I was on the platform talking about it. The only thing I said about you personally was I saw Miss Cruiser there and I found that interesting. That's all I said about you. You a messy
I don't have
bitch.
to argue that.
That's it.
I don't
I
have to
didn't
argue
say
back
nothing
and
about
forth.
no $20,
All people
girl.
had to
I let
do
you
was
talk.
go
I
back
didn't say
and
a
listen.
word.
And
I
all they have
let
to
you
do is go
talk.
back and listen to what was said, and they
When
can
you was
determine for
talking, I
themselves.
didn't say a word. I know what I said. The only thing I said was, oh, Miss Cruiser was there. You know, she a messy bitch. And I found that interesting. I didn't say nothing about you and the $20. I was talking about KRN, who brought me up in an argument he was having with Jay Wilson. They was going back and forth, and he brought up me. So I was checking him, not you, bitch. You just wanted to put yourself in it, but it's all good. Miss Olivia, I just wanted to correct that. I never said anything about this girl other than that. I didn't say nothing about her and the $20. I was specifically talking to the motherfucker who threw shots at me first. You know,
What
I
did
make a
he?
lot of these people uncomfortable, and I see that and I understand that. But that's a problem y'all gonna have to deal with yourselves. Cruiser, it ain't shit about you that I would ever be jealous of. I would never,
Did
baby,
anybody mention anything about
it's
jealousy?
nothing about you, not you, nothing, like literally nothing.
Is
You
there
really need to like,
anything that I
I don't
mentioned?
want to drag you. So,
It's
Miss
funny.
Olivia, I want to get
You
off
mentioned
so I don't
you
start
mentioned
dragging
jealousy.
this
I found
girl.
that very
So I'm gonna
interesting that you
leave.
mentioned
And I
jealousy
just
because I
wanted to
said not
correct
one
that
word.
lie. This bitch is weird.
Okay.
I mentioned one word, not one word about jealousy. So I find it interesting that she mentioned jealousy. Never even thought. I don't think anybody's jealous of me because as I just finished saying, I mentioned nothing, not one word about jealousy, not one thing. Never thought of it.
Well,
Didn't even cross my mind. And
right.
like I said, the people can go back and listen to it, and they can decide for themselves in what perceptive they come from. You say I'm mentioning you. It's funny how people can say your name. They can say your name like it's cool. And it is
Heidi
cool that
said,
you said my
in a,
name,
in a,
but then you turn around, if I say your name and say what you said, it's a problem. And I'm the one that's sensitive. I find that
did you
very
see what?
interesting.
But down here in the chat, Cruiser, she said you said I'm competing with you, girl. By that's what she said in the chat.
I'm,
I just don't understand. My thing is, uh, I
and I'm okay
I
with that. You
think
know
that
what?
a
I have
narrative was
been
supposed to be
dragged.
spun.
I have been
Go ahead.
dragged on this apparatus since 2018. And
Hmm.
it doesn't change anything about my life being dragged, having some words. She called me about 5 or 6 bitches. I didn't answer because it's not my name. That's
Right.
what she do. That's how she do. So going over there somewhere and dragging me, I'm just among other people that you have dragged. I'm just another person on the numbers, and folks will send me $1 and tell me that you're dragging me. And then if I have
Mm.
time, I'll respond, but more than likely I won't because it ain't even worth it to me. But you said my name. I responded.
All I know, Miss Cruz, is I think it's awesome. That is this a beef sector cruise or just a in general cruise? You know.
It's a cruise that anyone could have went on it, but everybody that's on it, um, I've only met one person, and that person is a content creator that's familiar with the beef sector. The beef sector will be familiar with her,
Okay.
um, but there's two people that's on it that are content creators that was going to be easily recognizable, and then, but
Uh-huh.
everybody else are subscribers from the beef sector.
Okay. Okay. Well, I hope y'all show some pictures. I know you're gonna have a good time. Where y'all going?
We're going to Cozumel and Royal Caribbean's private island.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh Lord, that sounds wonderful. I wish I could do the I wish I could do the cruise. I went on a cruise one time with my sister, and the whole time it was just misery for me. Honey, that was just too much water, okay? I think it was a mental thing. But the cruise was lovely. It was just me.
Mhm.
Everything ain't for everybody. That's all. But I think it's a wonderful experience.
Yeah, yeah,
I really
it is
do.
nice, and it's like I always tell people, it's like one of the most inexpensive, in my opinion, um,
Hmm.
vacations that you can take because it's all there. It's so the
Yeah, it's
convenience
on
of
the boat.
everything being right there, where you eat, the shows,
Yeah,
comedy, you want to go to the club, whatever you want to drink.
yeah, yeah.
Everything is right there at your convenience, and it's all in one. You do have to get your flight and your hotel
Mhm.
separately to come in the night before, but I still say it's affordable. It is very affordable, and if people don't
Yeah,
have any like seasickness issues, I encourage them to do it. I encourage them to
yeah.
do it.
Yeah, for me it was more the seasickness.
Yeah,
I just literally couldn't. Even here, when they go fishing on a boat, I do not fish on the boat. I stay on the bank. It's me. With boats in general. You know what I mean. But I don't have that problem with flying. But I have that problem with water. Child, I think it's some ancestral PTSD or something, child.
child,
Okay.
it could be. It could be. But but the
Crossing
funny
that
thing is
Atlantic, honey,
that you
that Atlantic
barely,
slave trade.
yeah,
Huh?
you barely know you own there. Like a lot of times, you will literally forget that you're on because it's so large. You're talking about the size of 3 or 4 football fields.
Yeah, I know. And I realized, and my sister was like, "But you ain't even gonna feel like you own the boat, honey." She was saying that the whole time. I didn't even feel good until a couple of days after we got off the boat. Okay, so it was like I said, it's the ancestral trauma, child. That Atlantic slave trade, it wasn't no joke.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
but,
anyway,
but
yeah,
yeah.
it's a
So
wonderful. It's what my sister always her and her friends um her and my other sister when she get time, cause they'll do the cruise thing. It's just that I can't, me in the water, we not gonna work. I
yeah,
don't even
yeah.
go fishing on
It
the
ain't for
boat.
it's definitely not for everybody.
But I
Everything
think
ain't
it's
for
a
you. Mhm.
but I think it's a wonderful experience. Like I really do. Like you said, everything you need is right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I went.
that's
People
the
always ask me, do
vacation.
I travel out of the country? Just land, like land trips, and I do.
Mhm.
During the pandemic, when like the cruises, it was more riskier to cruise. I did a whole
Uh-huh.
lot of it, and I still found myself looking for a ship or a boat, like a yacht. I still found myself looking for a yacht. So I just
Uh-huh.
love water, but
Yeah,
it's not for everybody. You can do like an all-inclusive vacation where you fly straight over, of course, and stay, on one of the
yeah,
resorts, and your food and everything is included on that too. And some people
yeah,
prefer that, but I just like to encourage people to travel. It just,
yeah,
it help you relax and see,
yeah.
the world and places
Yeah, we
outside of where you
travel.
are.
Yeah, we travel. We just can't do it by boat. Like I
Yeah.
said, I don't have a problem flying. But I just got a problem with the water. That's how even at home I just cannot do it. I can't
My
even go fishing. We country as hell. I can't go fishing on the boat, child. I gotta stay on the bank.
Yeah. Well, my mom worked for a company, had her shots for years, like most of my childhood. Um,
Mm,
and so that's probably where my love of selling come from. So we used to go
mm,
to Hatteras. North Carolina, and sell a lot. So
Mm.
by the time I was 13, I could tell you all about a yacht, different parts,
Yeah.
different types of yachts and things like that. And she worked there
Yeah.
until they shut it down, and then she went and worked for another major company that most everybody know about, is familiar with.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what made me fond of selling. But let me say
Yeah.
this
I think
before
it's
I go.
beautiful.
It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing to me that people can say your name
Mm.
in with what they're saying, but as
But
soon
wait,
as
before you
you
go to Miss Cruz, I got a question. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I
okay,
ain't been
okay,
interrupt.
but as soon as you say their name, you're weird. I think it's weird to just randomly bring up somebody and then say,
Mm.
"I ain't mentioned you. I barely mentioned you." That's weird
Mm.
to me. But this is the beef sector. This is what we do,
Mm.
and I don't take it that
Mm.
no more seriously than that.
Mm. Well, the question I want to ask was along that line. Why do you think Brianna? What did you say to Brianna to set her off?
So it came to my attention that she said that the only reason why we were in Houston is because she traveled to Houston. Now, if she didn't say that, because usually I try to go hear things for myself before I respond, but this
Mm.
time I didn't. So I, basically said to her that if you're, 30 and up and you just taking your first airline, you're just taking your first flight, a trip somewhere, then nobody couldn't be copying you.
Mm.
And I think that's what pretty much what set her off.
Pretty good. Chat, cause she was. I was like, wow. Okay,
And
let's
I
go.
haven't heard all that she said,
Mm. Yeah, she
but I,
said it
I heard
on
that.
her. She hit the. She talked about it on her channel.
Hmm.
And I was like, what the hell? But I just didn't know where it came from because, I'll be in and out. But I'm glad you hit the link because that's really what I wanted to ask you where it came from. But what do you think about? Let me ask you this too, per the title of the video. But as far as Krewcation go, that part of the title of the video, I think it looked like you guys had a wonderful adult time. It didn't look like nobody was worried about getting jumped, all that ghetto ish.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with people? That ain't used to going nowhere. If they talking about fighting and they ain't even got
Yeah.
there, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's you know one thing that KRN King Roman News said that's not allowed. That
Yeah, that's
we're
trash. Why
that's
would you?
that's not going to be named among us. That and I feel the same way. That's not as far as
Mm,
anywhere you go, whether you're at home or whether you go out of town. You got to
yeah,
look out for other people to protect yourself from. That's just like
yeah.
a stranger,
I
whatever.
would
So
never go anywhere
but
though that I call a vacation looking to fight with somebody.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Not even the safety, yeah, of course, but going there to look to
look
fight.
to anticipating that. Yeah, that's weird.
Yes, I go
That's a yeah.
anticipating fun.
Yeah. And that's what we
What
came
get
here
jumped?
for. We came here to meet each other, to have a little fun.
Yeah.
We do a little bit of beef sector banter that all people do when they do their, you know, beef
Wait a
sectorcation.
minute. Bree said Cruiser. Yeah, she did say that. Bree said Cruiser has a retarded gene. Yeah, the
Yeah.
disgusting in response for Cruiser. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Now see, girl, but yeah, Cruiser.
Child, ain't nothing. You don't fight over anything, argue over
Right.
anything. You don't argue over words. As long as no one is coming in to bother any of I have 3 children. I love them all. There's nothing anybody can say to me about them that's going to make me feel differently from them or make me not
No.
proud of them. I was blessed with 3 wonderful children. When the doctors told me I couldn't ovulate, I wasn't ovulating. It was a month or two after that I was pregnant with my first child, and it's a blessing.
Watch
And
out
I
now.
dare not sit and try to argue with somebody's opinion over my children who don't know them when I was blessed with them.
I
It was a
know that's
blessing.
right. And it's
And I
absolutely a
recognize it as
blessing.
that. So
It's
she gonna have to.
absolutely a
So
blessing.
whatever she think about my genes or my kids or whatever, any of them, she got to take that to. She got to take that to the creator. Take that to the creator. But I tell you this. I tell you this. My son is in very good physical shape. I tell you this, he don't have to go. He dates and he don't have to go on any website to do it. I tell you
Okay.
this, the
Mm.
brother got it together. When we go somewhere, he pulls his wallet out. I tell you this. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but I won't. But I won't.
About the
I'm
child.
quite proud of all of my children, everyone, every single one of them.
You, honey, you are blessed to even have one, okay? And I ain't even lying to you. And then it tripped me out because somebody that don't have a child, gonna talk about somebody's womb is dead, and then another person's genes is this, that, and the other. You don't have no kids either. While you talking about somebody else, and you in your 30s, so you better watch what you say, honey.
Right,
Okay.
right. And that's what I don't get. I don't get people. I think that every woman in life at some point have raised a child, loved a child, been
Yep.
responsible for a child. I think that's what, whether it's came out of us or not come out of us,
Yep.
it
That's
happens
right.
that way. And
Mm,
with her having a godchild, and this goes across the board because some people are like, well, your friend over here or somebody you support over here said that, and somebody over here said that. I can't speak for what nobody says, but I can tell you
right.
my opinion on it. You
Right.
won't see me putting my mouth on kids because I have
Mm-mm.
children. And I know
Mm-mm.
it could be just one little thing away that
Mm-hmm.
can cause something. Now, if you have a child in your life that you love, I
Mm-hmm.
encourage you not to do it. But
Mm-hmm.
again, that's your business. I just got to do
Mm-hmm.
what I do over here.
Mm-hmm. I know what you. I know what you mean by that, Miss Cruz. I absolutely know what you. I get it. But see something. Yeah, I get it. But
But that
overall, I'm
she
glad
had to be
y'all.
in a miserable place to go there. So, and that's
Well,
another
I
thing I
think she been in
recognize.
a miserable place. She been in a miserable place at least, for a couple of days. But in general, she in a miserable place. But these past couple of days, she's really been acting out. Uh, she's really been really aggressive. So maybe you just caught some of that because I think she is really really jealous for whatever reason of what's that girl's name of Ness for whatever reason or whatever's going on. But I think that goes back to excuse me if you hear that lawnmower. It goes back to that boy, that Pillsbury boy. But
Yeah,
I know you don't have nothing to do, but I think that's the
yeah,
foundation of the madness. Like I,
that's
I really
interesting.
do. At the end of the day, like
Mhm.
you said. But honey, so I wish you could have went on a Vegas trip. Are you
Well,
still thinking about it?
we'll see. We shall
Okay.
see. We shall see about that. But let me say, with Ness, again, this is the big sector. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and Ness is doing well right now.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
think about
yes,
Ness.
it's that time.
So I was watching Ness about a week or so ago, and I said, I remember when Ness would come, start a little something, people would get to know her, and then she would leave, and then she would come. And this is the longest she's been out here, and she's been
Mm-hmm.
killing it. Now I tease Ness, I go over there and mess with her, I throw shade at Ness, but really, Ness is killing it. She's killing the game, and she's doing a good job. And I encourage her to keep on going where you're going. People gonna talk about you, honey. Do your trip. I'm gonna mess with your trip too, Ness. That's how I go. But
Oh
I
yes,
hope that
big
I hope
sector.
she carry it out. I hope it goes well for her. I hope
Yeah,
she
me
gives us
too.
plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
And on a non-beef subject tip, I know a lot of people say, you proud of what? You proud of what? I'm proud that she's maintaining. Because we all know what Ness has been through.
Mm. She
So as an
trying.
older woman, I am proud that she's
Mm-hmm.
maintaining, and I just hope she gets better. Is she perfect? No, but I just
Mm-hmm.
hope that she continues to get better.
Well, I don't have no beef with her, but I don't feel like she being piled on. I think it's just her turn. Like I said, the same thing has happened to Five Babe. Same thing is gonna happen to Brie and Pizarro. And when it's your turn, you when you get the good, you get the bad also.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And sometimes you get the big head, but when you say certain types of words to people like they smaller than you, and you call them roaches and all of this and all that, you need to take a step back and be humble, okay? Because like I said, everybody get a turn. It's just your turn right now,
Oh yeah, they're
and
gonna
then
tear, they're gonna tear her up though, because
you know
she out here doing the thing. I mean, she feeling herself now. She
there
feeling
she
herself.
is, but
So,
she making a mistake coming from mother. So, but it's a good back and forth. What I
mhm.
mean, I think they're evenly matched. So, okay, I'm here for
And
the content.
I wonder if some of this stuff that she's doing is for the content. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Pump it,
so. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
pump it up for the content. So
Yeah,
it's feeding the sector. I mean, she feels sometimes she a little obnoxious with it, but it's feeding the sector.
yeah.
She's doing what she's supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, she the biggest train wreck right now. It's just her turn. I'm here for the
Hmm.
content. Me
Yeah, she's
myself,
doing.
but do you know some of the subscribers going to take it personal? Love to take a side or whatever. That's cool. That's content as well.
Hmm. Yeah, and so yeah, and so I'm just I got distracted by it. She's still out down there talking, ain't she? But yeah,
Yeah,
it is what it is. And I say strike while the iron is hot and
yeah.
ride it out for as long as you can. ride
Yeah,
that
I'm
sucker
ready
out,
for this
out.
Vegas trip.
Yeah,
I still hope you throw up. I still hope you show up. I really do.
yeah, yeah.
Because
We
I
should
think
see.
the more people from the sector, the better. That's what I think.
All right, and I'm gonna tell you, everybody's talking about the storm trip and this, that, and the other. Um, we did have to have one member to change hotels due to the storm,
Uh-huh.
and we were glad that we was able. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. And I was glad that we were able to find them somewhere to go, and
Uh-huh.
also uh, it was nice to bring some revenue to a city where some people are not working
Yeah.
because of the storm.
Yeah.
People have
Oh, might have been the
canceled
storm.
their trips and their reservations. That's a loss of revenue to the
Yeah.
city. That's a loss of income. So I was glad that we was able to come here anyway, to help keep things going. Because when they cancel
Uh-huh.
stuff, it hurts the city in a sense, and it help people who work. We were able
Uh-huh.
to. A lot of places that y'all saw us in were black owned
Oh,
establishments,
okay.
a lot of them, and hopefully King Roman News share some of that. I'm gonna let him share. I don't, I just wanted to say that. So it was great to be able to come here, and in spite of the storm, we had already
Yeah.
scheduled. We was good to go, and
Hmm.
the storm had cleared. So it was nice to come here and visit some of the people that live here. We spent time with at least 3 or 4 people that lives here,
Oh, that's
um,
awesome.
so that was a nice thing to do. Encourage
Yeah.
them, storm
Yeah.
comes. Because I've been I live in North Carolina, so hurricanes hit. I lived in Newport News at the time when the
Mm-hmm.
hurricane hit, and we didn't have power for 14 days. I ain't want
My
a sandwich
God.
after that. I ain't eat sandwiches for years after that. So I know
Ooh-wee.
what it feels like to be in, live a place where a hurricane hit. So it was nice to come here. I think it was timely. It happened the way it was supposed to happen, just the way it was supposed to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, I mean, I'm still glad, whatever, but especially because it was a storm. I'm glad that y'all still managed to have a good time. I think the Krewcation was a success. I didn't see it as being ratchet. I saw it as something that that I could do. Because when I go out with my friends, we just chilling like y'all did. So it wasn't extra explosive, and it was just a good time. And I thought that was refreshing for the B sector to see. You know what I mean? I see Jay Wilson down in the chat. If that's him and Jay Wilson, why you didn't go meet him in Houston? You in was it Albuquerque, wherever the hell he is. Why you didn't drive to meet him? Instead of arguing with King Roman News, on the whatchamacallit, you could have just drove to see him or something
And
like
I
that.
kept hearing him say that he better stay up there. There was no intentions of going nowhere. We ain't no gangsters. We
What did he
professionals.
think? Why he
We
always think somebody want to
professionals.
bother him?
We was professionals up in this piece. We wasn't
Ain't
trying to
not,
go fight nobody.
hey, Clario.
Hey,
Hey, especially, just let me say this, especially when it comes to black people. Now, when we know we go somewhere, we gotta act like we got some
hmm
sense,
Because
okay?
people are always talking about. Let me hit this real quick. People talk about avatars, and people who don't want to be out in front of the camera. Look, those are people who are in my membership, and I don't have to say this. People who are on my TikTok, they
Mm,
have seen me full body and dancing.
uh-huh.
I ain't ashamed of anything that I am.
Mm,
Whether I'm thicker or skinny, whether I have long hair, short hair, whether my hair is done, undone, whatever it is what it
yeah, I
is.
don't
And
have
I'm
that
gonna keep on
issue.
going. And
Yeah, I
so,
don't.
I don't know why people bring that up. That a lot of times, and Jay
Uh-huh.
Wilson probably should be the first one to understand this. A lot of times when you do, he one time said, "My highfalutin government job." I'm sure they'll
Uh-huh.
say, "Oh, I didn't say that." My highfalutin government job. A lot of times you're just trying to do what you do to protect what you got. That's all.
Oh,
That's
that's
all.
all.
But go
Yeah.
check me out on TikTok if you need to see me. I'm sure you don't. I don't want to see you, but you bring it up. Go check me out on TikTok. Give me more views over there.
Girl, you be doing TikTok.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing them little dances, girl, showing my little line dances and stuff. My little thick ass be
You
out
be
there.
line dancing, Miss Crew. I love
I
Jay
love to
Wilson. Is
dance.
this you?
yes. Oh,
Jay Wilson?
hey, Wilson.
Yeah, Miss Olivia. How are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Miss Olivia, I was in Fort Worth and I didn't even know the folk were in Houston. So, and I wasn't invited, but I'm glad they had a great time. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Don't
I
be
mean, Sean
sensitive. I
Brandon
was
was
just
right in
being
San
messy.
he was right in San Antonio, and I didn't see him either. But I mean, I'm glad they had a great time, and I'm glad they helped black businesses, and they kept the people going through the storm. I'm just,
Right.
Yolanda Adams is from Houston, and she talked about that storm. Yes, she did. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that they went
Yeah.
through the storm, riding through the storm. That's the name of that song,
Right.
riding
But
through the
Jay
storm.
Wilson, why did you seem a little a little jealous a little bit though when you got into it with KRN? I don't mean no harm. I'm just
No,
saying.
I wasn't jealous. I wasn't jealous for what? I didn't know who it was. All I saw was a big head cross my screen. I'm like, who is this? I mean,
Uh-huh.
Olivia, I'm driving 4 hours from Fort Worth to Dallas, so I didn't even know, Chocolate Bay. I'm
Ooh,
like,
you
oh,
going out?
then
I
all
can't.
of a sudden, oh, I'm sorry,
Lord, I wish
Olivia.
I could hear you,
Can you
Jay
hear me
Wilson.
now?
I no, you bargain real bad. Oh
Hold
Lord.
on for a
Yeah,
minute.
Oh.
you're right.
Oh.
While he's getting it together, I'm gonna jump in. Miss Cruz,
Okay.
you still in Houston? Is she there?
Miss Crozer, maybe
Daggone.
she. Well, her picture's still right here. Maybe she.
Is
Oh,
she
I
Miss
thought
on?
I
Q's,
switched
you
over to
on
my
mute?
Bluetooth, but let me try.
Oh, okay.
What'd she say?
She fixing her Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now, Olivia?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay, hold on for a minute. I'm pulling up in the garage. Okay, can you hear
Okay,
me now?
I can. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I can hear
so
you.
so
Can you
Miss
hear me? Yeah.
Miss
Oh.
okay, so yeah, I can hear you. So Miss Olivia, I was coming back from a party in Fort Worth. So again, all of a sudden, somebody was yelling and cussing at me. So I really didn't catch what was going on until later on. But I didn't even know they were in Houston until that
Mm.
situation, and I was just surprised that he hit my lane having such a good time in Houston. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad they had a great time, and I hope Miss Cruz will go to Vegas. I hope everybody's in Vegas.
Well, I know at the end of the day, you hope everybody had a good time, Jay Wilson. I was being messy. And I ain't putting, and nobody else did. Whatever I said, I was being messy. But it did seem like, well, it's been seen. Do you have a crush on King Roman News, Jay Wilson?
I have questions on
No.
no one.
Uh,
You don't have a crush on nobody? Can you hear
So
me?
no, that's not my thing.
That's not your thing.
Not my thing. But who I have now is who I'm satisfied with.
Oh, that's right. That's true. You in a relate, but that don't mean you can't have no crush on nobody. You know I'm just being messy, right?
No,
But
I
as
don't have
far
a
as
crush.
the
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a little stretch right there. That's a little
uh-huh.
stretch.
yeah, it's
Uh-oh. I
Little
know it.
stretch.
You know
I
me,
mean,
I'm messy.
and he may be good looking for some other people, but that's a stretch. I'm good.
and
Oh, I think King Rama is a nice looking guy.
he's
Nice
a
looking
Well,
little
that's
young
good.
fella.
And I mean, see, everybody thinks beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's true.
King Roman
And
new.
so, but look, Miss Olivia, I just wanted to clarify that I was driving home from Fort Worth. I came from a party, and I think I was telling the folk that. And again, I didn't even know that they were having anything in Houston until that situation happened. So
Mm.
I mean, so I really didn't know. And so yeah, but I'm
Well,
good,
how did
and
you
I hope
feel? How did you feel about that situation? Were you caught off guard? Like what
I was
happened?
very caught off guard. I was.
Uh-huh.
I was because again, I'm talking to Chocolate Bay, and then all of a sudden, like I said, I saw this big head just coming in. All I saw was head and eyes, and I'm like, "Well, who is this?" And then
Who
the
is
next
it?
thing you know, somebody was cussing, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" In a hotel lobby at that, I'm like, "Oh Jesus!" But and then I just caught my bearings, and again, Olivia, I'm driving on Interstate 35. It's in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm on my cell phone. So it was a lot going on, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Everybody take a win and take a L. It's part of the beef sector.
Well, well, that's true. I'm glad everybody made it through the storm at the end of the day. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
But
happy to hear, Miss Olivia. And I'm glad that the Kcation or Krewcation was a success and they supported black businesses.
Can I ask
um,
a question, Pastor? This is Choreo. I don't know if
Hey,
remember me.
I
But
know who you are.
oh, okay. Well, I heard something, and I just want verification. It's $50 to go to put a deposit to come to your event in Vegas. Someone said that on top of that, you're charging $55 for the gift bag. Help me.
That's so untrue. It's
I
$55 for
I did.
registration.
Okay.
Period. That's it. You know, Choreo lover, if you have followed me, we always have a registration
I
for
did.
our events. The only one we didn't have registration for was the cruise.
Mhm.
But when we did the Labor Day event, that was $35.
Mhm.
So yeah, and I don't know why people are losing sleep about that. We've had content creators charge $250, and all people got was hot dogs, hamburgers at a park, and
Mm.
and nobody ain't saying nothing.
Hey,
I
Uh,
mean, I'm being real, and we charge $50, and people leave with stuff,
yeah.
and people who come to my events, content creators, I don't restrict them from taping. I make sure everybody make a coin. You know,
Yeah.
I make sure everybody leave with something,
Yeah.
and also if people do something and if we have an abundance, if we have an overflow, we make sure we give our content creators who are known something. We don't leave people empty handed. So, regardless of what people want to say about me, you ain't never heard somebody say I gypped them or I didn't treat them well or they didn't have a good time. You
I
never heard that. So,
I
I let my work speak for me. I had my events. I didn't say I was gonna have an event and get the Airbnb and then get an eviction. I don't do stuff like that.
ooh,
ooh,
I don't
ooh,
do stuff like that.
I know,
oh,
because I know no one has ever said anything, not one word bad about
yeah,
your get
that's
I mean,
true.
together.
and like I said, they don't like me. You don't have to like me, but that's
No.
fine. I mean, but my work speaks for itself. You know, even when we had to cancel Labor Day, we didn't ask people did they want their money back. We sent people their money back, and you know why?
Yeah.
Because we don't use it until it's time to use it. So we were not there making it rain with people money. So when it was time to send it back, it was no issue. It was issued on the day we made the announcement. People got their money back.
Yeah, because
Mm,
Who
and
got the
mm.
eviction though? You said they got the Airbnb and didn't got an eviction.
that's
Oh,
Dove.
you know who I'm talking about. Your
That's
girl, your North Carolina sister.
Dovey.
Ooh,
Ah,
Yeah.
oh, okay, okay.
But
who?
yeah, I
She
just
from
heard
Florida.
one
She
bad
from
thing.
she
Well,
from
Oh,
she
okay.
Norway.
live in North Carolina now, so she
Oh,
She
y'all issue. She on
oh,
y'all
she's
tax.
here now.
She on y'all tax roll now. My God, today
I
Carolina
know
is the
you
land of
did.
milk and honey. We can afford it.
Was
I
great.
know y'all can.
Yeah.
All them black
I'm
colleges.
glad you just spelled that $55 because it was starting to
Yeah,
go.
you know, people who are, and these are people who are not going, and we have been very, very focused on what we're doing. And
Mhm.
so again, I'm really just focused on the people who are actually coming and coming
Well,
to our
Jay Wilson,
event.
are you really concerned about security? Do you think it would get
I never play with
that
people
ratchet?
coming. I did it at my event, and I
Uh-huh.
did it because it's called liability.
Oh, I got
I
you.
don't give
I
a darn
got you.
about somebody coming up in my face because I'm
I
big enough
got
to
you.
handle it. Even though
I got you.
I don't break the law, but I
Mm-mm.
do believe in self defense. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. But
My
I mean,
thing
let
is
me
we
ask you
have
this.
people
So
coming.
can I ask you this? You worried about liability because people have to register, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, again, it's in good faith, and that's all I'm
Okay,
saying. So
okay.
even when we had our event here, we had security guard because I can't arrest anyone. I can't put no handcuffs on somebody.
Right.
So you know the law is for the lawless, and if you come
Yeah.
up and do something crazy, you get cuffed and sent away, and then that
Mm.
will be content.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all good to me.
Yep.
But
Well, let
yeah,
me
I
ask you
mean,
this. Do you think something like that will actually happen on this trip right here? Let me say this
I don't
on
put
this
nothing
trip.
past people, Olivia. We live in a
I
time
know,
now
no,
where
let me finish,
people.
Jay Wilson. See, this trip is what I'm saying. I don't blame you for having security because, in my opinion, this trip is a little different because you seem to have a different type of people coming to this trip. And
Mhm,
for that reason, do you think something like that could possibly actually happen because of the caliber of some of the people that are coming? Not in your part of the Vegas case, but in
mhm.
other, another group. I don't want to another
Yeah,
group. Do
I
you
got
think?
you, Olivia. Anything can happen, and
Yeah.
so I just want to make sure that I work in good faith,
Uh-huh.
and I've always done that. I've always done that. Even when we were on the cruise ship, we coordinated with Carnival, and we let them know what was happening, what was going on. We had no issues without a hitch. And it's my hope that people will come and have a good time and do what they need to do. But everybody's
Yeah.
not there, so it is what it
Yeah.
is. So yeah,
I
but
understand.
I'm looking forward to having a great time.
But I'm looking for you. I'm looking for everybody to have a great time, and I hope you're not planning on putting your content on members only, that other group of people is
Well,
saying
when
that
have I
they're gonna
done
do.
that, Olivia? When have I
You
ever
never
done that?
have done it. You
No,
never.
no, no.
And
Like I
then
said,
I will say
we have
I've
other
never heard
content creators
anything
coming.
bad. Yeah, I just want to say I've never heard anything. I've always been impressed with their meet and greets. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie about that. And
yeah,
like you
yeah.
said, when you had the council for the COVID, was it Memorial Day or whatever you just said?
It was Labor Day.
There was no controversy. You
Yeah,
just gave the people the money back. They didn't have to ask for it. They didn't have to argue about it. It was no drama. So yeah, nobody can say that about your events. If they
yeah,
do, they're lying. Because I
yeah.
remember those events. Do you see
Well,
what I'm
I want
saying?
everybody's event to do well, no lie. And I know people think, "Oh, you hating," and no. I want everybody's event to do well. And again, like we have people doing makeup, we have people doing fitness, and it's just giving people options. And that's it. We're only
Hmm.
there for 3 days, so we want to
Yeah,
kind of capitalize on it. But then I want people to, enjoy Vegas as well. So I think it's going to be good, and I think it'll be content for people, and that's what it's
yeah.
about. I mean, we went on the cruise; it was content.
Yeah, I'm
Everything is
sure
content.
I'm sure your group is gonna do fine. You know what I mean? Because I know how you move. We seen you. This is not your first rodeo, and we know how you coordinate your events and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about your party as it pertains to Vegas at all. That's not my issue. I just hate that people feel like they gotta, grown people, especially black people, feel like it's got to be all that to even have to contemplate having to have security, or to even have to contemplate somebody maybe having to fight. That is not what a vacation is for, but you
Hmm.
can't put nothing past nobody,
You
and
can't.
you
You
really don't
can't.
know these people for real. And so
Yeah.
for that reason, I feel you about
Yeah,
security.
and
I
I
feel
give
you. I
Vivian a
mean
shout
that.
out. Vivian is no joke, and
Yeah.
Weekend
and,
is great.
and Vivian is getting her little body snatched for this Vegas trip. I'm excited
Boy,
for
she
her
got
as
on the
well.
waist trainer.
Well, no, she's actually working on her waist without the trainer. Amen.
Well,
Cause folks run around with waist trainers, right?
No, no, Vivian is actually really,
No, no, I'm saying folks running around. It's a content creator that's wearing a waist trainer getting ready for the event, child.
well, whatever, well, look, whatever it takes,
I guess.
whatever it takes. I'm kind of mad that you ain't coming, Miss Olivia, because we would have kicked it. It would have been
I,
great.
and I would have went. I would not have a problem going on an event with you, Jay Wilson, in particular. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I cannot. I do not. I am not allowed. I would put it that way.
I
To
got you.
travel alone, and because of that, I don't want to put my family through that. Because I would
Hmm.
have to bring one of my nieces and another one of my sisters because it's around her birthday time, and that's the really reason why I want to. I was contemplating it. Down. I had a little wine, but child, like you said, you don't know these people for real, and you don't know what can pop off. And my niece is young. That's my baby. I can't put my people through that, Jay Wilson. And
Yeah.
then just to even have to something like that and say that to your family, you know what I
Hmm.
mean, for some stuff that's on the internet, because they're not
Hmm.
on the internet, I would have trouble explaining the situation.
Yeah.
And if something like that were to happen, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, I
I
need to
think
do
it's
something
gonna.
like
I
that.
think it's gonna pull off. I think
Shoot, my
people
phone ringing. Hold on,
do a
y'all. Let
lot
me
of
take
stuff
this
on the
call real
internet.
quick. Hold
But
on.
overall, I think we're gonna have a good time. And my thing is, if somebody take a picture of me, I'm not worried about it. I mean, it is what it is.
yeah.
My
Well,
legs function just fine.
you, you
I got all my teeth. I ain't worried.
Messy boots. Messy
I
boots.
ain't worried. I ain't worried. So, well, but Miss Olivia, thank you for having me on. But I just wanted you to know that I was not invited to Houston, but I'm glad they had a great time. I was on my way from Fort Worth to Dallas because there was a beautiful party in Fort Worth that I had to go to, and I was actually driving back home because me and the better half had something to do that next day, so I wanted to get home. But it was really good, and that's kind of a drive. So it kind of kept me up, which was good too. So I'm not mad. So it kind of my adrenaline was pumping by that time, and I made it on to San Antonio without a hitch.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, who keeps Lyric when you go out of town? Do you board her? Because I.
So if the better half is not with me, he
Mm-hmm.
keeps her. But I have three friends who have dogs,
Okay.
and they will go ahead and keep Lyric for us. And then if they got to go out of town, then I will board their dogs. And that's how we do it.
Okay. I was
Because
just.
I do have friends. I know people don't think I have friends off
I was
YouTube, but
not
I do.
insinuating that. I was just
Oh
thinking.
no, no, no! You weren't insinuating. I was just throwing it out.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even because you was insinuating it. I was throwing it out.
Okay. Good.
But
Uh,
yeah, so they really take
Hear
care of
me?
her, and she has a lot of play. My dog is an avid swimmer. So one of the friends have a pool, and I mean, she just swims all over the place.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love a dog.
Yeah,
My dog swims.
yeah,
So,
she loves the water. So, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to Vegas, and for my people in Florida, I will be in Florida. I will let you know. So if you're in the Orlando area, I will be in Orlando coming up. So I will be in Florida, and of course, I'm going to be in Virginia because I cannot miss my college homecoming. So I'll be in Virginia as well.
oh,
Is
you.
So
that
I
where
got a
you
lot of traveling
Jay
to do.
Wilson? Jay Wilson, let me ask you this. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. I want to ask you a question, not be sector related. Do you think it was real or staged when it came to what happened with our presidential candidate this weekend?
I'm mixed, and I'm going to tell you why.
Mm.
When you work in conspiracy theories so much, then
Uh-huh.
everybody thinks on a conspiracy theory wave.
Mm.
Um, I think the young man, first of all, he was 20 and he was Republican, which is very interesting, but it seems like he
Yeah.
had problems and he would have done it anyhow. But
Yeah.
it seems staged because somebody died and nobody act like somebody died.
Yes.
If one person died, people are frantic. Those people were not frantic.
They were
They did a
not.
little ducking, and then the president, who
Child.
comes up, and I don't think he said fight, fight, fight. I think he said the F you word. Now people saying
Mm.
he said fight, but and then he finally put up his fist, and then he keeps his fist up, and it looked
Child.
really
And he was more worried
staged.
about putting his shoes on. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, wear my shoes. I heard that. And so it gives you stage. However, we do know that the government is no longer with us. And we
Mm-hmm.
do know that there was someone unalive there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me tell you something. I think it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's trying to get people distracted off of Project 2025 and what they're
Mm-hmm.
planning to do.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
see a lot of it, and even if it's not staged, I think. Look, I'm not a Biden fan either, but my thing
Uh-huh.
is, I would rather have an old man than this crazy man,
Me
and I
too.
mean, that's where I am right now. But it did look staged at the beginning. I was asking myself, "Is this real?" I'm like,
Right.
"Is this real?" Because it
It
didn't
don't
look
even
real to me,
sound right.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
"He just hit his ear. That's
Yeah,
it."
and then the bullet didn't hit his ear. They say he cut his ear on a piece of glass.
Well, that's what I'm hearing. So it's
Uh-huh.
just a lot of stuff. But and what really bothers me now is not so much this attempt on his life, but it's
Mm-hmm.
this judge that threw out that case with those
Yeah.
top secret documents. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
wrong with her?
Dismissed the case. I was like, what? I
And
seen
I
it
hope
this
they appeal
morning.
because again, he's guilty. He's guilty as sin, and
Yes, and
everybody
everybody
knows it.
know it.
She's a
Child.
Trump. She's a Trump appointee, and she has no experience. No,
None.
Mm.
at
My
all.
None.
God.
He appointed her. So
Well, he really done stacked the deck. I mean, it seemed like even the Democrats trying hard to get him elected. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's just,
but we don't vote. We don't. We you know we don't know. I ain't voting this, baby. You gonna hurt yourself more than you know. Not
ooh,
voting
okay.
this,
He said he want to be the dictator, honey. He don't want to be the president. He want to be the king.
and he's going to if these people allow him.
Yeah,
This
he
is going to
want to
deal
throw
with
out the
women's reproductive
Constitution.
rights.
Yeah, yeah,
It's going to deal with voting rights.
yes.
First of all, they are having a field day in Texas with diversity, equity, and inclusion right now
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
now they can't get enough black students in, and people don't understand that these students worked hard to get where they were. They just
Yeah,
weren't selected and popped. Here they are.
yeah,
But they're having a lot of issues.
yeah,
People don't understand that if you're a Democrat working a civil service job, you may not have that
yeah.
job
That's right. That's
because
right.
they're trying to stack people up to
Yep,
even do their bidding. It's about power and not losing grip. And y'all don't
yep,
understand that it's all based in that white power replacement theory.
yep.
And they
That's
know
right.
that the white population is dwindling and
Right.
minorities are actually increasing and they are afraid to lose their grip of
Yeah,
power. And this
I
is how they
agree.
can keep it.
Yep, you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely right. Yeah,
So,
that
Miss
just looks
Olivia,
so fake
we
and
can we
so.
can we can we can roast and gag and kiki with this
Yeah,
beef sector stuff. It's okay,
yeah.
but this is my
Okay.
concern.
Yes, you got
King
to. You
Roman's
got to.
trip is not my concern. Now, do I talk
Yeah,
about it? Yeah, because I'm gonna get paid. But is
yeah.
it my concern? Hell no.
Yeah, yeah. No, because there's some real stuff going on in the world. That's the reason why I asked you that. Because it's a good diversion on here or whatever, but don't let this be the only thing. You have to know what's going on in the world because this United States of America is never going to be the same if Donald Trump is elected. It is not going to be the United States we know. And people think it can't get worse for black people. Oh, yes, it can.
Yeah, and
It,
Donald Trump is not the main catalyst. He's not the power.
no, he
Donald
not.
Trump is beholden to those people to keep his
Yep,
behind out of jail
it
because
sure
he has
is.
34 counts on him. He is a convicted felon.
He is a
My thing
convicted
is,
felon, child.
you
Mm.
got Marjorie Taylor Greene, you got the Koch brothers, you got all of these people who
Yep.
are pushing their agenda. Not only gay rights, y'all talking about gay rights, but educational rights. They
Right.
want to gut the whole Department of Education.
Yeah, they want to gut the whole public school system. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right about
yeah.
that, and that's why they want to push forth these voucher programs. Because if you do that, you will lose more and more funding for public schools until there are no more public schools. And if you don't receive a voucher for schooling, what the deal is, if you are impoverished and you don't get a voucher, that means your child is not going to be educated. And if you're not educated, how can you have any type of career other than being a bellboy or a short order cook or a something like that? They want to roll. They want to go backwards. They want to make America great again.
Want to make
As
it
to the
separate but equal
1950s
again.
era America.
Yeah, they want to make it
Yeah,
separate but equal. And again,
yeah.
people don't
But
understand.
they
Not
want to
all
be
private
separate but
schools.
unequal though. See,
Yeah,
this is what I'm
unequal,
saying. It ain't
unequal.
separate but equal.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
and people don't
unequal.
understand this, Olivia. All private schools are not created equal, and
That's
a lot
true.
of these Republicans own charter schools that are very subpar, and they
Yeah,
give these kids subpar education,
yeah,
but they're making money off of feeding them grade D food, not
yes.
having technology. All they're doing is making money.
Yeah, and those are the schools that they are funding. Like you said, they just making money, but it gets so deep to where will your little black child even be given a voucher? Even if they qualify, even if you follow the whole process, because it is up to them to choose who to give the vouchers to. It's just like not a lottery system. It's not random. You have to be chosen. You see what I'm saying? So they can block a whole group of people out of any type of education.
And if your child has behavior problems, they're going to get kicked out. And guess where they're going to be back at that public school? So now we have double dipped in the money, whereas
Yeah,
we could have kept it at the public schools. But this is the thing: they really need to decrease those class sizes. A public school class should have no more than 15 students in that class.
Mm-hmm.
because once it gets over that, then it's crazy. And then if you're
Yeah.
going to have that many students, then you should have at least two teachers aides to assist that student, that
Yeah, I
teacher
agree.
rather, in behavior issues. But see, they don't want to pay people either, and you need to pay your teachers. All developed countries pay their teachers more than average wages, except the United States.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
this is where we have a problem. And again, we want to standardize test everything. And now our kids know how to take tests, but they still are deficient in areas. So when they get to college, it's lights out. It's almost like they got to go through remediation again because they're very deficient in areas. So,
Well,
Miss Olivia, I
some,
just think that we
not
need to
all,
focus.
but some. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Not,
just got to focus on the big prize here, you all. And again, I don't get into all the arguing and stuff. It's fun to me. I put my commercials in and I let it make money. Look,
no.
y'all can really, and I'm telling this for the people out there. Y'all can really take this stuff seriously. Stop hating on folk and fighting folk you really don't know. This is no different than somebody having a reality show, Big Brother or something like that. And I'm not saying that you all shouldn't be worried or you shouldn't have, you should enjoy the entertainment. But while we're doing this entertainment, know that there's a real world out there with some serious consequences out there for us as a people. And we need to keep our eyes on the ball. It's okay. But while I'm watching Brianna and people going off, I'm watching Joe Biden, I'm watching Trump, I'm watching all of the news shows, and I'm reading newspapers to find out what's really, really going on. Um,
No.
AT&T getting ready to lay off people, Miss Olivia,
Uh-huh. Well, did
and
you hear about that mass data breach? I'm glad I don't have any AT&T products like Wi-Fi or phone service or
yep,
anything through them.
major
That was
data breach.
crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my goodness.
yeah. Yeah, they getting ready to lay off a lot of people, and a lot of these operators and everything is getting ready to get switched over to AI because AI is taking over
Yeah,
these people's jobs, and see, people don't
yeah,
even think about that. I mean,
that's
people,
true.
we really need to be aware of what's going on and not think that, oh, I don't want to have a universal wage or this because that's communism. But if AI takes your job, or if AI start coming for all of these jobs, then what else are you going to do? Even
Yeah,
computer programmers are losing their jobs because AI is doing their jobs because computers know how to,
absolutely.
you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They know how to program themselves.
That's
You know,
correct.
but
So we gotta be wise and keep our eyes on the prize. Well, Miss
okay,
Olivia, I gotta go because I gotta take this last shingle shot. Please pray for me.
okay.
That
Oh
needle
yeah.
and that shingle shot was big. That's a big needle, Miss Olivia,
Ooh, I ain't
and you
never
feel
taken
that
this.
joker. Have you had your shingle shot yet?
No, I've never taken it. No,
Ooh, Miss Olivia.
uh-uh.
Okay, now
I
I
try
can't
to
tell you
stay
what to
away
do,
from those.
but them shingles ain't no joke, Miss Olivia. I had a friend who had shingles, and he said he
Uh-huh.
wouldn't wish it on his own worst enemy because it's
Oh
it's
my god.
bad. So I'm gonna
Oh
take
my
this
god.
last shingle shot today. So I'm getting ready to go get that needle. So pray for me
Okay.
because it
Well,
hurts.
thank you so much, and Lord, I will be praying for you. Oh Lord, I don't do the needles. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna
I just
pass
take a
out just
deep breath,
thinking
and let
about
me
it.
tell you what. I saw that needle. First of all, some needles, it's just a little prick and you done with it. Like the
Uh,
COVID shot, didn't have
uh,
no issue with the COVID shot. Boom, it was done. Mr. Libby, when I saw this needle, I'm like, what that?
ooh,
I'm like, I want to
ooh,
ask that lady, did I look like a cow? Because baby, it looked
ooh,
like a whole cow needle or horse needle.
no,
And when I tell you, you don't feel anything after it comes out, but give it about
ooh,
10, 15 minutes, it feels like you done worked out that whole arm like you went to the gym. That shingle needle ain't
ooh,
no joke.
oh my God,
Yeah, it
oh
hurts. It does
Lord,
hurt. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
you scared
I
the hell
felt it.
out of me just talking about it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Baby, I felt it, but I would rather go through that than get them shingles. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this
Mm,
shingle shot. But Miss Olivia,
yeah.
thank you for having me on, and
Okay.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you. And
Yeah,
I wish you could come to Vegas, but I'm sure you're gonna be commentating on it. So you're
I
gonna be there in
am.
spirit.
I'm gonna be there in spirit, honey, because I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to
Okay.
you later, Miss Olivia. You have a good
Oh,
one.
okay. Thank you. You too. You
All right, bye.
too. Bye bye. Y'all, I can't do the shot thing. My God. But let me tell y'all this before I go. I'm glad he brought up the Vegas thing again. And I hate Miss Cruiser. Thanks for coming up. And Chlorio, thanks for coming up. My God, I didn't get to say that. But thank y'all so much for hitting the link, right? But let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I always got a theory, right? Now, just back to the B sector, right? Okay, y'all know how Ness said she got this what is the sponsor, this $1 million sponsor, and she calling it a she and all this and all that. Has she really ever even met the sponsor? Even if she's talked to the sponsor on the phone, does she know the sponsor? Y'all remember that? What if it's some kind of jigsaw movie, Saw? How many Saws was it? 5 or 6 of them? What if this is Saw 7? You know what I mean? Yeah, and it reminds me of the movie. What's that movie? Not Saw, but Hostel. Is it? It couldn't it be that type of situation get ready to happen? Cause she know this woman? Like, really? Is this a stranger? You got to be careful when it comes to strangers, honey. Did your mama never tell you not to take candy from a stranger? So I'm thinking, okay, she hollering, this mystery woman. Do she really know if it's even a woman or a man? Have y'all thought about that? Oh my God, that's a scary situation to me. Then they talking about cameras and all of this and all that. You never really know who looking at you on the internet, right? Unfiltered Muffy. I don't hear nobody talking about that. You know what I mean? That's just one of my theories, child. Do she really know? Does she personally know this woman or man that's sponsoring them? Like, do you have any information on them for real? You know, I don't know. It could be real. I'm telling y'all, it could be a whole horror movie going on up in there in Vegas. So I don't know. Why she worried about other people going on the trip? Child. Mm-mm. She might need to be worried about the sponsor. You never gave it a thought unfiltered Buffy. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, Lord, this can be another jigsaw file. We know. I said, but ain't nobody talking about that though, child. But okay, we gonna see. What's the deal? What's the credentials on this person? Like what? Oh Lord, it's a hot mess going on. Okay. Mm-mm. Cause you never know. Mm-mm. Be careful of child. Ugh, strangers. That's all I know. Mm-mm. And now Shy Kim supposed to be getting sponsored too, child. I'm like, honey. And then she told me something, or she or he had, but Ness said, and she gonna give you money, spending money closer to the trip. I was like, what? You're like me. I watched too many. Right, Clorio, too many horror movies and ID channel. I don't trust. I would never trust no situation like that. Are you kidding me, child? Mm-mm. I hope they all enjoy their vacation too. I hope it's safe. And when I say I hope it's safe, I'm not even talking about the possibility of somebody, coming on the trip just to trip like to fight or something. I'm talking about this mysterious sponsor, child. Who is this sponsor? And why are you being so generous to what was it that you really want to see? What are your I was been questioning the intentions. Like, what is your intentions? Because I don't know you like that. Like, what is the deal? What is really going on? That's what I started thinking about. While you keep talking about safety, do you really know this person that's giving you this trip, that's sponsoring you for this trip? And did you mention the trip before you got the sponsor, or did you get this? Did the sponsor mention the trip to you? See, I got a whole lot of questions. Now I know Ness don't like when I started asking questions, because when I was on ODS asking questions, she told me I need to shut the F up. But I guess she gonna say it again, because honey, I got more questions about the sponsor. What exactly are your sponsor's intentions, honey? Okay. Some of these people act like they ain't never got raised. Some people act like they was raised in the barn with the chickens, okay? Just a bunch of chicken heads. Are you asking questions like what's really going on? Okay. I'm just saying. Now everybody talking about everything else, but they ain't talking about that. What is the deal with this mysterious sponsor? And why is the sponsor being so generous to these people that they allegedly don't even know for real? It started with her and Lemon. Yeah, it started with her and Lemon, right? But now it's grew out. But if it started with just two people, I even question why just two people. Why just Ness and Lemon in California at first? Why? Okay. Not a whole entourage of people. Two people. Okay. Child. Mm-mm. Go to Vegas and y'all never see these people again. Better think about it, child. Better think about it. But y'all know I be having my little theories, right? That's just another theory I got, child. Why? Why is this person being so generous? Bye bye. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to throw no salt on nobody's game, and I ain't trying to dampen. I just want everybody to be safe and have fun. At the end of the day, it's content for us. But I be side eyeing people. Okay, this world is not safe. Okay, you gotta question everything. I don't believe there is a sponsor who is cool with footage being put on me. I know, right? So now the footage gonna be on members only. Ain't that something? Mm-mm-mm. Now you gotta pay. But who was it? Jay Wilson? Or no, I think it was Cruiser that said she believed that a lot of this stuff is going on right around her right now for content. I absolutely agree. I think it was Cruiser said that, or Clorel. I believe a lot of it is too. But see, sometimes you really do need to sit down, shut the f up, and be humble. Okay, because you're making yourself look like a fool. Because ain't nobody laughing with you, honey. They laughing at you. Because all them shots you throwing at other people, you really throwing them to yourself. You obsessed with everybody's weight. You try to down talk people when it really all sounds like some stuff somebody else said to you, and you really are obsessed with your own weight or whatever. I don't even get it. Okay, it ain't gotta be all that just to go on a trip, honey. Oh Lord. I don't believe. Oh, I read that. Hey, Chopper, how you doing? How you doing, Chopper? I hope that's really you, child, because people be tripping around here with these avatars and these names, child. But anyway, y'all, I was thinking about that. Like, what's the deal with the sponsor? Why nobody ain't ask no questions about the sponsor for real? Everybody except the original invitees are going to Vegas. LOL. What you think so? Just read. I'm glad you're doing well, Chopper. But read. That's a possibility. Uh huh. Anybody heard from Brooke since she left? Child. Mm. Okay, Chopper. Yeah, I just want to check because you know how people be lying. I think that we have a good time. The vacation is being overthought. Well, now that's true because I be having my own theories, Muffy. I be writing my own script in my head, like me and Sassy talked about. But I'm serious about fooling with people you don't know. But I want them to have a good time. Uh, I don't want nobody to be having to think about having to defend themselves, especially against one another. No matter what party you going with, meaning the party with Lemon and Ness or the party with Jay Wilson and his crew, and the Vivian, no matter what party you go with, I just hope that everybody have fun. They probably won't even see each other. So yeah, Brooke took the baby and went on vacation. You a Miss Glorilla. Brooke over at the casino, probably, probably trying to feed her other addiction. Okay. Oh Lord, it's a lot going on. I heard what Sassy, a little bit of what Sassy was saying on YouTube cameras this morning, and I agree. She does. It seems like she does have a propensity for getting addicted to certain things. Like YouTube. She's choosing YouTube basically over her family unit. You know what I mean? And it also seems like ain't no telling what's going on with the gambling situation either, because that's very addictive as well. You know, so yeah, it's crazy. Mm-mm. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this commentary, child. I hope you guys check out my products bag. Like I said, Hey, Kimberly Black, how you doing? Thank you all for joining. If you came in late, please, we had a good conversation today. What do y'all let me know what y'all think about why nobody is asking about the sponsor? Everybody is just taking that you know they're like, okay, a sponsor. Okay, well what about the sponsor, child? What about the sponsor? You too, Glorio. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this mystery sponsor in the comment section after the video uploads. Okay, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel as well as the memberships if you haven't. Okay. Please check out my product bag. I got some good moisturizing products in there, from everything from your lips to your whole body, but extra for your lips because we don't want to be dried out. We want our melanin to be popping, honey, at all times. All right. We don't want the sun to dry us out, baby. So anyway, oh, and I also got the Fenty hair products in there. Um, yeah, like I said, with the video upload, let me know what y'all think about the questions that I asked. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I know I'm saying it once again, but I love you in the way that Christ loves you, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.